Hi guys, I don't know how quiet it will be, but we're going to go ahead and try to do this. And today we are going to do a 4th of July sketch um, layout, and we are using the sketch from April Lynn Barrett, and I'm going to show you hers. And you can see that she used a circle, and since I need a parade um, layout, I decided to make it a star. So I'll tell you what I've done. So it looks like she did an 8.5 by 11, and I have used a 12 by 12. The main takeaway that I see on this one is the large shape in the middle and then pictures on the side. I did change hers. She has a little bit more space than I do. I made this so that it would fit 2 4x4s and a 3x4. So let's go ahead and I'll show you what I did and how I got started. So the first thing that I did was I gutted my paper, and so this is scarlet. So I went ahead and gutted that, and I used the center for my photo mats, which was the perfect size. So when I gutted my paper, you can see that that left a 10 by 10 square, and that I cut that down to 10 by 4 1/4, and that gave me my photo mat. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this here, and I'm going to tell you how I made my paper. So the paper is white, just a white cardstock, and I used a gloss spray. I hold my gloss spray about 2 inches above, and I just spray it. And it was kind of scary because I did all this work. I didn't want to ruin my paper, but I went ahead and I stamped on, I did a random stamp. And with random stamping, what you want to do is, for my random stamping, I had 3 circle, well, I don't know what you call these. I had a stamp, and so I did the largest ones first. So I went ahead and placed everything down where I wanted it to be, so I kind of knew where I wanted it to be. And then I went ahead and I placed my larger ones. And I did the triangle, so I stamped here, and I stamped this one here, but of course it got covered up. But that's why I like to stamp before I place my stuff down. So I stamped 1, 2, 3, and then I had some other ones, and so then you can fill in your other ones pretty easily. And then I went ahead and I put bitty sparkles in the middle of these just to give them a little something something. And now that I'm looking at this, I'm seeing that there were some of them that I didn't get their bitty sparkle. So I'm just going to put that in there. And I really liked how that turned out. This is also Scarlet ink. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to place that here. So this is day 16. I kind of got out of order. I did day 17 before I did day 16 because I guess I can't count. So, oh my goodness, wouldn't it be fun if I run out of, oh my goodness, it's happened. So I'm going to go ahead, and I want the white to show a little bit, so I'm going to just kind of center that right there, and I'm going to slide this over here. So this is the star that I cut out, and I cut it in half. Well, I wanted, I saw this on Cricut, and it had little tiny pieces, and I didn't want to fuss with it. So what I did was I cut out some from this paper. I just traced around it, and I made it so that it kind of looks more flaggy. I love how I just, you can make your new words. All you have to do is add a Y. So I'm just going to put that right there. Sorry, little thing. And I wanted to add, so in her layout, she has circles, but I couldn't get mine. I tried several things. I thought I was going to add a 4th of July, but it was just too big. So I decided that the circles give you the same idea. So she has a circle right here. I kind of have a circle here, and I have a circle kind of here, and I have, so I'm following the sketch, and I'm doing my own thing. So I'm going to go ahead and put, she has banners up at the top, so I'm going to go ahead and do banners at the top. I didn't want it to just be red and blue, but I was having a problem matching colors. So what I did was, and this is just from a, this is just from a little PML card that I cut to pieces. and oh, that's actually from another layout, but it looks good on there, so I think I'm going to just leave it. And it matches the color. Happy accident. So, and then I'm going to put that right there. And then I'm going to put a star. She has a circle, I'm going to have a star. So I'm going to add that. Just a minute. So I'm going to add that circle right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and add my title. So there's always a question of what do you do first? Do you make the layouts first? Or do you make the, which comes first, the chicken or the egg? Do you do your layouts first? Well, this one I know that we're going to have a very special day, and so we are. My kids were always in the parade. Independence, Oregon has the best 4th of July parade ever known to man. It is absolutely the best. So my kids, I always made them be in the parade. And then when they got too old, I borrowed other people's children to be in the parade. So I have a new grandson, and I wanted him to be in the parade. So we are all going to go back to our old stomping grounds in Independence, and we are going to go to the Independence Parade. So I needed to have a parade layout. And so it's always, do you do the layouts first, or do you do the pictures first? And in this case, I'm doing the layout first, and this way I'll know exactly which pictures I'm going to take. I'll know their location, and so and this will be a calendar. So I make calendars for my family, and actually I make them for my daughter's in-laws as well. And it's a great way for people. I make the calendars, I just do one page for each month, and I go on Facebook and I download their pictures, which I know that's kind of stocky and kind of weird, but I go ahead and download them, and then I make layouts from them. And it's great for people who aren't necessarily scrapbookers, but then they have a year's worth of the most important events of the year. So it's not overwhelming. They don't wind up with 900 albums on the shelf, but they do have the albums. So here is the finished product. Oh, and I thought it just adds a little something something if I put it right under here. So I'm going to add this. I think I need to cut it off a little bit. Well, since I have this, say I want it to be that long, so I'm just going to rip it, ha ha ha, and stick it under there. So yeah, I wanted to bring in a little bit more color, so I decided to go with the silver. It's not necessarily red, white, and blue, but I like how it turned out. So there is my 4th of July. So I am ready for this wonderful event to happen in our lives. Please like and subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you. And I hope you're following along with 30 days of sketches. This is day 25, and I'm on day 17 now, so obviously I'm a little bit behind, but it is always fun. I'm going to go back and do all of the sketches and put them in a binder and keep them, because all the sketches are really, really good. And you can see how versatile they are, even though she had a circle, and you can see how I can adapt that so easily to a layout that I am wanting to do. So anyway, talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.